everyone, welcome to RV Your Way. I'm Sean.
And I'm Angela.
For almost 2 years, we've been traveling the U.S. with our kids and dog full-time in the RV. We wanted to tell you a little bit about us, how we got here, and our plans for the channel. So back in 2006, we bought our first brand new travel trailer. It was a Palomino Ultralight. We loved it. It was a couple's trailer, 27-footer. Went to Florida a few times in it, all over the state of Michigan. Loved it. Had it for about 13 years, but in that time we had kids. So we started outgrowing it. It was starting to show its age. So we decided to get something new.
Yeah.
So we started shopping for a bunkhouse travel trailer. We knew we wanted something bigger. I already had a 3/4 ton truck, so we were looking for a bunkhouse around 32 feet. We were going to dealers, to shows, watching YouTube videos. Watched a lot of YouTube videos.
Lots of research.
And we spent months doing it, but that's where we found the full-time RVers.
Okay.
Didn't even know it was a thing, really. I mean, I knew retirees would go, snowbirds would go down to Florida and stuff, but I didn't know that there was a community out there of full-time RVers.
And families.
Yeah. We ended up buying a Coachman Freedom Express. It was a 32-foot bunkhouse. We loved it.
Yes.
It was perfect for the weekends,
So fun.
going camping. The kids loved it. We had a blast. We bought it. It was a 2020. We bought it right at the end of 2019,
Mm-hmm.
right at the end of the season. We only got to use it a few times, the Halloween thing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then that spring, the following spring, you know what happened.
Yeah.
So I think we got to use it maybe twice that summer. Everything was closed.
Yeah.
So the following spring, after a crappy, that winter in Michigan was just horrible. We decided to get out of town, wanted to go someplace warm, sit on the beach for a while. So we loaded up the trailer, went down to the Panhandle, Florida, and sat at the beach for a couple weeks. While we were there, we saw a new channel at that time.
Mm-hmm.
They had just started full-timing. And we were both like, we can do that.
Yeah.
We can do it.
There's obviously more details and a little bit more to it than that, but that was the moment that started it.
Yep. So once we decided to go full-time, we knew that the new travel trailer wasn't going to cut it. And just bought a new truck at the time too. We bought a 3/4 ton truck. We had a 2020 3/4 ton and a travel trailer. So we had to start the hunt all over again. We knew we needed to get a dually, so that was one of the first things. I wasn't going to tow a big fifth wheel around the country without a dually. We started looking at toy haulers originally.
Mm-hmm.
We were leaning towards Jayco Seismic, actually, but they quit making them during the pandemic, so we couldn't find one in stock anywhere. Changed gears and ended up looking at fifth wheels. We were already pretty well versed in the market from all the research we did with the travel trailers. We were familiar with the brands and dealers and how everything worked. Grand Design kept coming up to the top. We loved the floor plan. Every time we went to a dealer that had Grand Design at it, we went to go look at the Grand Designs.
Yeah.
Sound like Grand Design fanboys here, but love the trailer. I haven't had any issues with it. Fingers crossed, in almost 2 years of full-time, and we've actually owned it over 2 years now. It's a great rig.
Yeah.
So before we left, I had actually filmed a couple things and thought about starting a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
We had talked about it, but we weren't newbies to the RV world, I guess you could say. It was we were what I would say seasoned RVers.
Sure.
So I didn't feel like we'd have really compelling content at the time, but fast forward almost 2 years, being on the road full time, there's a lot of things that I think we want to share. There's certain questions I get repeatedly, and things that we've learned, things that people have shared with me that I'd like to share with other people.
But the coolest part about being on the road has been the people that we've met and hearing their stories and seeing the way that they full-time. There's no one way to do the full-time RV life. Everyone does it differently.
Yeah. You don't need a big fifth wheel. You don't need a toy hauler. You don't need a big giant Class A motorhome. We've met people that large families and tiny rig, small families and giant rigs, it doesn't really matter. There's no one way to do this lifestyle. So most people we talk to don't have the time or desire to start a YouTube channel, but everybody loves sharing their story. Like every full-timer that we meet, and any of you will know that everybody loves telling their story, talking about their rig, and sharing their experiences. So we thought we'll give everybody a place to do that. The channel's going to be focused around RV tours and hearing people's stories. I'm going to sprinkle it with tips and tricks, or maybe a how-to video here and there, something that I feel like I want to share. But for the most part, it's going to be hearing other people's stories.
We love meeting other people on the road, so if you see us, say hi. If you would like to share your story and be on the channel, just let us know. Thanks for taking a minute to get to know us and see what we're all about. To see some amazing RV tours, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you.